take out your George Washington pamphlet you had mentioned prior to getting on a cast. You have like almost an Emily Post Etiquette by George Washington book.
All right, let me just set it up for you. Can you see that? It's George Washington's. Yeah. It's called George Washington's Rules of Civility. Now, he didn't necessarily write these. I read this thing. But when he was a kid, about 14 years old, he collected all these rules, and he wrote down the ones that he wanted to live his life by. He wrote down 100 of them with a feathered pen, carried them with him his whole life, and lived by them. And these are them. Guy, I've said this before when I did the cast, when I read the book. You and George got a lot of similarities, bro. A lot. I mean, just a lot. But so anyway, I thought I'd share a few with you that I figured that like are very similar to what we think, and some of them are like not necessarily what we think, but maybe we should. There was one here that stood out. Hold on. All right, go on solo on Sebastian.
He can't even do two things at once. I'm talking to him, and he said,
"You talking to me?
You look like the teacher called on you for an answer, and you're frantically trying to find it in your textbook."
I was so goddamn organized, and all of a sudden the show starts, and I'm a mess. So anyway, I'm ready. I'm going to paraphrase a couple of them, but one of them was, which is like right up your alley. When you're in front of a fire, George Washington says you don't lean over and do a hand rub, and you don't put your feet towards the fire. You just stand there and let the flame make its way to your hands. But to hunch over and rub your hands, that'll get you kicked out of Mount Vernon.
Oh God, that's a nice one. I mean, like, all right, I'll give you that one.
Well, all right, here we go. How about this one? When in company,
blind.
I am blind, bro. When in company, put not your hands to any part of the body not usually discovered in public. Meaning, you don't, none of this. Don't put your hand under your chest and itch. Don't scratch. You know what I'm saying? I can't do anything on this cast where I got to read because I fucking can't be seen with my readers. It's ridiculous.
Oh, bro, don't act like it's fucking Clark Kent and now you're fucking Superman. It's not that big of a change.
Okay. I do. I feel like I'm like cool and then I'm not. But all right. Anyway, let's get into a couple more here. You break a couple of rules on here.
Go on.
This is one you break.
What rules do I break?
This is one you break. This one you've broken with me many times. It's almost like something I know of you. Not the beginning part, but the second. This is rule number 5. If you cough, sneeze, sigh, or yawn, do not do it loud, but do it privately. And speak not in your yawning, but wait till you're done yawning and then speak. You've done that on the road. You're like, That's George is saying, don't do that, man. Finish your yawn off in the side, then you come over refreshed and ask your question.